I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right, I'm back. Hello, everybody. La, la, la. Hello, hello, hello. I think everybody's gone to the other chat rooms. Hello, hey Cheryl, welcome back, darling. How are you? Thank you for coming. Sorry, I had to take a brief minute there. And check on some things. Hope you're back. Glad you came back. Sorry, I had to take care of something. I'm glad you thank you for coming back. I appreciate it very much. So. So, Cheryl, what you up to, girl? There we go. There we go. Cool deal. I'm back. I know everyone left. All the other channels are live now, so they're probably over there. I probably won't have to do a long one because they done flipped over there. They do that. There's some people. A Donald Trump podcast? No, it's not. How are you? Is that the JC I know? I can't remember. Yeah, there we go. What's up, JC? How are you, buddy? I know it's one I know. How's everybody tonight? Hey, Nikki, darling. I was watching a little bit of your AMSR video a minute ago, a little while ago. That is so cool. I was watching you do it. How are you, everybody? Hey, Damon. Hey, King Lion Gamer Channel. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Everybody come on in. Sorry to leave so abruptly earlier. I was going to take care of something, but I'm back. Donald Trump podcast. You know better than that. I try not to get political. There's enough politics around here than without having to be political over that, right? I'm live streaming. Oh, cool. Cool, man. Cool. You're live streaming and visiting my live stream. Well, that's pretty cool, man. Thank you for coming by. Glad you did. You always do that. Come by and visit. That's really cool. Always appreciate that too, man. That's really cool. Just chilling, Nikki. Just chilling, Nikki. Why don't you mod no more, girl? You were mod. I'm making you back. I thought you were, Nikki. I thought you were mod. Almost gone. Try typing something now. You're doing amazing. Good. I'm glad you are. I'm doing really well myself, Betty. I've been doing awesome, actually. Got a lot of cool things going on. Some theater projects coming up. Things like that. And just a lot of cool things coming up. And I'm working on with my channel for after the new year and stuff like that. See, we were talking about, before I left you for a minute, we were talking about issues that people have in their lives that they feel like they need to change, or wanted, some advice on how to deal with certain issues in their life. That's what we were talking about. Politics of dancing. I know that's right, Dan. Girl, I can't dance. Trying to learn that stuff in Hairspray was hard enough, child. Oh my gosh, that was so hard. I did not like it. So I was like, not me. I can lurk and pounce. Well, I thought you were a mod in mine. You were a mod in mine. I don't know why. I guess it takes. Somebody told me it takes it off after a while. I don't know. You're back. You're mod now. You've always been a mod, so I don't know what's going on. Anyway, how's everybody doing? That's what we're talking about tonight. That's the topic of In the Bed with TPG. It's just a matter of, trying how we deal with certain issues in our lives. My biggest issue for a long time was I always worried about what people thought about me. I was really, really concerned with that, and it would drive me absolutely bonkers. But now I don't care anymore. I've lived my life for me. I've spent most of my life trying to impress everybody. Good dude, Michelle. Thank you. I did all right in the show. I had a good time. It was a very unique experience. I still haven't done a vlog on it. I need to do that, but I think it would hurt some people's feelings if I did the vlog. But I probably need to do that. I probably do need to do a vlog on that. But I did. But anyway, talk more about what, JC? I just used to care what people thought, and now I just don't anymore. It used to bother me really badly. Am I going to have call-ins again? Not tonight, but I will probably one day this week. I need to get that app, though. About not giving a... I don't say that. I don't say I don't care. I do care what people think, because I want people to have... my issue is if people have a problem with me, exactly, it's none of my business what people think about me, to be honest. I think if people have an issue with you, he or she should be man enough to come to you and say, hey, rather than go behind your back and say crap or do whatever. But I believe that I believe in karma, and I believe in fate. And I've seen a lot of people lately in life here in my town as well as other places that have done people wrong, get that karma come back to them. And I firmly believe, not only here on YouTube, but in real life, I've seen that karma come back and bite people in the butt. When you do people wrong, it's going to come back. It's going to bite you. It's going to get you. It's going to get you. It's going to get you hard. And that's what people don't understand, is that that karma is going to come to you. And that karma is going to really get you. It's going to bite your butt up. And when it does, it's going to spit out. And it may not be today or tomorrow. It may be months or years down the road, but it's going to get you, And that's truth. I think it's, Yeah, but back to Hairspray, Nikki. I had a good time. I did. I enjoyed it. It was a different production. It was so different than the one I did. When I directed, it was, ours was was in a much bigger theater, and I think our cast was a little bit different than that cast. But they were both unique experiences. I had fun doing both of them. I'm partial to my theater here, though, because it is such a great theater. ours was certainly a much bigger production of Hairspray than theirs was because it was very small and the smaller theater, so it's much more scaled down. But it was different. It was definitely different. You know, I enjoyed them both. There was good and bad about this new one. That double casting crap was probably the worst thing, but I didn't like that at all. But other than that, that was pretty much where I'm at with it. So, any questions? Anybody got any questions or anything they want to talk about? Feel free to ask them. Now is your chance to ask them. Or whatever you want to say. I'll wait here a second and see if anybody's got any questions or whatever. All right, just sometimes it slows down. So, yeah, anyway, that's back to my biggest issues that I just double casting, dang. Yeah, double casting, the director had different characters that he had double cast. I really believe it's because he couldn't make his mind up, so he just double cast. But Mama, Tracy, Amber, Velma Von Tussle were double cast. A couple of the new kids that were double cast, which was very, very silly. I felt like we didn't get a lot of rehearsal time, and there was a lot of this is a lot of different of opinions. Some people I felt weren't as talented as their egos were. Things like that. Just a lot of situations like that. But I was very impressed with the director and what he did with staging it in a small theater, smaller set. It was definitely different. But I won't ever do another show being double cast again. It just doesn't work for me in my way. I understand the director thinks it makes more money and things like that, but it's not a good thing, So, but other than that, it's just like whatever. You just stopped your stream. Oh, you didn't have to do that, man. You didn't have to stop your stream, but if you appreciate you coming in and visiting. Nikki, I've been trying to get into AMSR videos myself, with the candles and the things like that. The more quiet stuff like this, just the candles and things like that. It's tough to do. Got the candles lit now and stuff like that, trying to be with my voice difference and things like that. And that's actually been pretty successful. People really like it. I have a lot of people that make fun of me for doing YouTube and make fun of the fact I do YouTube, but they don't realize that I'm laughing all the way to the bank. I enjoy what I do, and I'm not going to anymore allow people to destroy my joy. I can, hey, Huggy Bear, hang on one second, guys. I'm going to let Waffles in. I'll be right back, okay? And then I'm going to talk about this issue. I'll be right back, all right? 1 second. What it basically means is I'm not going to allow people to take, people cannot, people think that, that you take something from me, you're hurting me. It doesn't really affect me anymore because I don't allow it to affect me. Is what I'm trying to say is I don't allow things like that because it's petty and childish. So I don't allow it to affect me. When people think that they're getting to and they're not, it tends to make them even worse. Yeah, no one can, and you're exactly right. And I, it's like I can get a job anywhere. I love my job, but I can get a job anywhere. I can do theater anywhere. I've done it everywhere. No, this is not a Trump fan. No, I'm sorry. This is not a Trump podcast. Why would you think it was a Trump podcast, dude? Thanks, man. That's my lights. Those were given to me last year by a fan. Another YouTuber sent those to me as a Christmas present last year. I was so excited to receive them. But people tend to try to steal other people's joy, and I used to allow that. I used to let it get to me, but now I just don't anymore. I don't care anymore. I'm just like whatever. I don't really care anymore. You know, I just don't have time. And not even here on YouTube. I'm talking about in real life. People just always trying to, destroy people's joy or happiness or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm done with this. I'm done. Um, I'm tired of allowing people to hurt me, so I don't allow people to hurt me anymore. You know, and that makes it easier for us, I think, as people, if we don't allow people to hurt us. Hang on, guys, I'm turning my dryer. I'm trying to dry my sneakers, and they're not working. Um, but how do I do what? How do I do what, JC? I'm so very careful what I say, too. I also, yes, Joyce Steele's called them emotional vampires. You do, that's right. And my friend, one of my very good friends on here talks about that quite a lot. And she's very true about that. I also don't, well, I'm not saying I mean, you have to care about certain opinions of people. Like if it's something that you feel like you need to change about yourself, like if it's something that you need to change in your work performance or something, you should definitely care about that because it's your job. But if somebody just has a negative opinion of you, hey, sweet lady, there's my sweet friend. If people have a negative opinion of you, if people have a problem with you, and they're not man or woman enough to come to you, then you know what? I miss you too, boo. And I've been watching your little videos and stuff, and I see you on like today when I was at school, and I was like, dang, my sweet girl is on. How have you been, my sweet lady? I did a call-in one last night. I wish you'd have been here, View. You could have called in. I had people calling in and talking to me, and we were sharing some great subjects last night. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to do a call-in, another one probably next week. But yeah, it was just, I just have to learn to, I had to really grow as a person. I'm going to explain something to everybody, and I wish so many people understood this in my life. My brother died 4 years ago in 2014 was the hardest day of my life. It was horrible. And I still have trouble talking about it. Awesome. Just, yeah. My streams are now at night called In the Bed with TPG, and I'll put call in live. But when my brother died, I fell in a really dark place. I was in the middle of doing a play, and he died 8 hours before I started rehearsal. It had started when I was directing Hairspray. They went through. I would go to the hospital all day, and I was really in a bad place emotionally and mentally. I wasn't capable of directing a play or doing what I had to do and doing things that people kind of just let me sink or swim. And now people have not forgiven me for that moment. But you know what? It's okay because I had to fall to the bottom to find the top. And if people are your true friends and true people, they'll believe that. They'll understand where you were. And I realized that a lot of people I thought were my friends were not my friends, and they were just people trying to get their own agendas and things like that, and that's fine. It is what it is. But people were just wanting, I had to grow and I had to survive, and I don't regret a single moment of that experience. I really don't, because I grew as a person. But I had to fall all the way to the bottom, and I was an emotional wreck. I wasn't nice to people. I wasn't able to get along with people. I had never been in a situation where I felt that much hurt. But the problem is that a lot of places and a lot of people that I knew during that period of my life, they can't seem to forgive me and they can't seem to let it go. And it's like, oh, we're not going to let you direct, you can't direct here in our theater because, what you went through 4 years ago. Well, I'm way over that. I'm way past that. And there's this one lady in particular that's really trying to be hateful and keep that from happening. But see, the problem is I just go, okay, you know what? That's fine. I can go work other places. I've worked in Columbia. I just did Hairspray there. I've directed in Columbia where they pay you to direct, mind you. I got paid $1,000 to direct a show there. So, it's a totally different ballpark. So it's like I don't really need to prove myself to anybody anymore, anywhere. I can work other places. I can do theater other places. I can survive. You just have to find things that, who's a hater? Who's the hater? Yeah, she is a hater. You're very right. That lady's a hater. And she's she just has a grudge against me for something, and I just move on and keep doing the same words. You know, I don't need any place, nobody. I don't need anything to make me happy. I find what makes me happy. And if driving an hour to another theater, whatever makes me happy, then that's what makes me happy. That's the way I work. That's the way life is. You got to find your own happiness. And I did a video about this a while back. It was called "Life Doesn't Come with Remote Control. You got to get your ass up and change the channel yourself." And that's very true. You have to. Hey, Pitbull Mom, my sweetie, you have to allow yourself to just, just say, you know what, I'm done. I'm the best me that I can be. And if people can't accept that, they want to make fun of you. They're jealous. And my mama taught me that a lot before she died, was how when people really have something, oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Now let's take a moment and give a moment of silent prayer for for Pitbull Mom. Her mom passed away this evening, so let's take a minute and pray a little bit for her mom. If y'all would just take a minute, say a little prayer. Amen. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. And thank you. Welcome our new person, JC, in the chat tonight. JC, thank you for coming. It's we definitely are hugging you and giving you a virtual hug. Here's a big hug, Pitbull Mom. I know it's sad. I lost my mom. It's the toughest moment of your life. When I lost my brother, people turned on me, and she did. You're right. A View is a View. If y'all do not watch A View is a View, please subscribe to her. She is such a wonderful lady, and she is so insightful, and she says a lot of great things. She reminds you a lot of Miss Kitty, but she's very insightful. She says a lot of wonderful things. She cooks and eats amazing food during her videos. Please watch her. She's a dear friend of mine, someone I've really gotten to know. I need to send her a Christmas card. Girl, I need your address. Stuff like that. And Christmas coming up, girl. We're going to be eating all the good Christmas food, girl. Hey. But anyway, my birthday's a week away. A week from tomorrow is my birthday. Yay! I will be old, so I'll be doing a live stream probably on my birthday, chilling and all that good stuff. My other half's mad at me right now because I was doing a stream and did not get to talk to them on the phone before they went out of town. But they'll be okay. I can't. They have to understand I have to do two things at one time. We will meet one day soon. I hope so. I would like to meet you. I think that would be an awesome experience to meet. I would love to just meet a lot of people on YouTube. There's so many people I want to meet and hang out with and talk to. Her mom, Pitbull Mom's, passed away tonight. Okay, sweetheart. That's fine if you want to. Pitbull Mom's mother passed away. Pitbull Mom's mother passed away today. I'm 49 on my birthday this week. I'll be 49. But make sure we all pray for our dear sweet friend Pitbull Mom. Pitbull Mom, we hope that you, if you need anything, you get in touch with us. You can catch me on Twitter. You can email me, whatever. I certainly have been there. If you need someone to talk to, I can send you my phone number. We can talk, over the phone. It's a pain like you've never felt. If you've never felt it, it's hard to describe it. But 49 years young. Yes, please do, Pitbull Mom. Don't hesitate. If you need anything at all, you just call me, okay? Waffles, Alyssa. Waffles. Well, Waffles, Alyssa, what you doing? Come here, Waffles. Come here, girl. She's laying on bed. She's like, I'm too tired. This little diva is a diva, I'm telling you. She has been something else tonight, But yeah, just know that it's like, when you say, oh, I understand. No, until you've lived it. Like when I lost my brother, it was the hardest moment of my life thus far. And losing my mom was even harder. And what was even worse for me on YouTube was I had just started YouTube, and another YouTuber lost their mom right after, and of course they wanted the spotlight, and they wanted all the glory. So it was like I was basically pushed aside. And every time I would mention my mom, this person would fake emails, send me a letter saying how I didn't care about them, and it was a lot of craziness involved in it. But they tried to ruin my birthday last year. This person went as far as to even tell people not to write me on my birthday, not to come to my live stream on my birthday, not to send me presents or cards or anything. It was really, really, really crappy what they did to me last year on my birthday. But it was okay because I got through it, because I just kept enduring it and doing it and doing it and doing it. And they no longer do YouTube. So, it is what it is. It's just the way it is. So, but other than that, guys, everything you want to talk about? Any questions? Or I know earlier my good friend King Jellybean was in here, and Jellybean was really bringing up some good issues for us to talk about. So if you guys have anything you want to discuss, or any questions, or you want to talk about tonight, just about issues that we feel in our lives we either need to change, or things about ourselves that we wish we could talk about, at some point. Birthday also. Oh, your mom. Oh, is your brother still with you? Oh, wow. We were just planning my dad's birthday. His birthday's a week after mine. I basically told my brother I didn't really care as much about my birthday as I did my dad's. I really want to make sure my dad has a great birthday. And he wants to go to the museum, and we're going to try to take him to the museum and stuff like that. Your brother is still alive? He's still with you? Okay. Well, I'm sure we really need each other this time. Oh my gosh, I understand. I really do. I've been there my whole life. I understand 100% how that can affect you. I mean, I can certainly understand it. I've lived it 100%. Well, I hope you and your brother have an amazing. Hope he's had a decent birthday. I know that's not something I'd want to celebrate on my birthday. I was just telling my little brother tonight that I want to make sure we do Christmas differently, because and Thanksgiving, because last year was so hard without mom. So. But we definitely will try to make it a better, last year we were just so sad and we all missed mom, and this year we're going to try to do a little bit different. Spend more
during the Civil War,
trying to just do a lot of things different. You feel lost. It is a feeling of lost. I felt so lost whenever my mom was gone. I still do, as a matter of fact. My mom was my confidant in everything. And the other day, I remember I was feeling really crappy. I've been feeling really crappy myself lately, battling a lot of things, a lot of emotions, and a lot of things going on, a lot of decisions I have to make and things like that. And I was feeling really bad, and I was really just like wanting to call my mom. And I remember just picking up the phone and thinking, oh, crap, she's gone. So I definitely understand. I felt so lost. It was the first time I really was like, wow, my mom's not here. And for me, the reality is when I go to her grave, that's when it really, gets me. But I can't tell you that it gets easier. I can't tell you that, because it doesn't. You never get over it. You get numb, and you just eventually learn to cope with it. That's all I can tell you. It never gets easier. It never does. Just when you think, you've missed them so much, and you think that, you're used to it, it'll happen. And I can't tell you that. Pitbull Mom, I really can't, sweetie. I wish I could, but unfortunately I can't. And I wish, but I'm here for you if you need to talk or you need a friend. I'm certainly here for you. I certainly understand where you're at and how that feeling of loss can be. But that's when you embrace your family, your friends, find the people that you're closest to, and pray to God and ask God for guidance and for Yes, Randy's in here. Randy, my good friend, it's Randy. Randy, yes, it gets bearable. Thank you, Randy. That's a great. That is one of the most wonderful women right there. Is Randy's life. Hey, Randy, how are you, sweetie? It gets bearable. Exactly. Randy is. That's a good word. It gets bearable, and you never stop thinking about him. You don't. And I miss my mom every single day. And how are you, my sweet friend, Marley? How are you? Randy's in the house. I'm good. Yeah, I've just been going through a lot emotionally. I miss my mom. A lot of things in my personal life. I love you too, Randy. I love Randy. Yeah, that's Randy from It's Randy's Life. I'm so honored she's here. Oh my gosh, she's like one of my favorite YouTubers. She actually, her and B, I want to tell you, were the first people that I actually started going to their chats. I met them and they were I went into their chat and told the Lavinia Fisher story, which Randy, by the way, I've got my play done. I need to send you let you read some of the script. I've got it going. I got to finish one more scene and then it'll be done. But I went into their chat. They were doing a ghost story. Randy does a lot of investigative reporting stuff, and she does a lot of like crime stories, and she and I are very big into that. Like we both love Andrew Cunanan and all that. Pitbull Mom's mother passed away. Marley, that's what's going on. Our friend Pitbull Mom has her mom passed away today, so we were just giving her some advice on what happened. Oh Lord, goodness gracious, y'all going up there. My house all dark. I think Michael Myers opened the house, but Randy moved the first people I went and I shared that story about Lavinia Fisher, and that's how I got to know them. I used to go to their streams all the time, and I still go by Randy's streams a lot of times when she's live streaming. I love her dearly. I love her and B. B is so funny. Yes, join It's Randy's Life. Her and B do a stream together a lot. Randy does a lot of, like I said, she does a lot of crime stories. She's really big into crime stories. Randy, I have not watched that Making of a Murder. You asked me that the other night. I have to watch that. Everybody's been telling me how great that is. I want to really watch that. So I'm going to try to start it. Yeah. Check her out, A View is a View, and Randy is a lot of fun. She's very funny. Her and B will they'll make you pee the pants. I'm telling you, they're hysterical. They're so funny, and they're good friends of mine. And I love both of them with all of my heart and soul. I would love them two ladies. Love them. They're good people. A prayer for her mom. Tell me when I do what, Randy. Tell you when I do what, Randy. Yes, we are praying for you, definitely. It's rough. It's you never get over it. I miss my mom so much. And my birthday is coming up. Like my birthday is next Tuesday on November 6th. And the weird part about my birthday, and it was so awful, is my mom used to call me, finish Making a Murder. I haven't even started Making a Murder 1, Randy. As I said, I haven't even watched either one of them. I got to start it, though. I will do that. But I'm still ready for our Andrew Cunanan talk, girl. I was all prepared for that stuff. I'm ready to go into our Andrew Cunanan talk. Because I was really into that Andrew Cunanan thing. I was all about that. Anyway, basically, I don't know how else to tell you. It's just, we got to do our Andrew Cunanan. We do. Andrew Cunanan, if you guys don't know, was the guy that killed Versace. They did a movie about him earlier this year, that American Crime Story. Me and Randy were watching it. It was so good. But Randy, back to what Randy does, she does a lot of these crime stories on different crimes, killers and serial killers and stuff like that. Randy, they're doing a movie about Ted Bundy. Zac Efron, of all people, is playing Ted Bundy. Is that crazy? And they're really awesome. Randy and B do them, and they like really, they watch documentaries, they watch news, they really have their facts together, and they really work together on the stories. That's what Randy and I need to do. We're going to do with Andrew Cunanan. We're going to get together. We were trying to get together. We have to do it. And we get together and we just make sure we have the same stories. We watch documentaries, watch stuff. And they just talk about different ones. And they're so fascinating and so phenomenal to attend. And they really have their, Yes, exactly. I feel that way about my dad. Like I told my brother, I said, my birthday is Tuesday. I said, I think we are in Texas. We are, Randy, right? And my birthday is Tuesday, and my dad's is a week later. And hold on a second, I'll turn on my little air conditioner here. It's hot in the South. It's hot in the South. Oh, I'm just a hoe in church, honey. I'm hotter than a hoe in church in here. I'm hotter than a hoe in church. I'm sweating. But I tell you, it's I told him, I said, my dad's birthday is a week after mine, and I told my little brother, he's like, what do you want to do for your birthday? What kind of cake do you want? Let's take you out. I said, why don't we do this? Why don't we just give me a simple little cake for my birthday, and we'll take Dad out. He's 70-something years old. Let's take Dad out, and we can celebrate my dad and I's at the same time, and just, let's make it about my dad. And he really wants to go to this museum that so we're going to take him to this museum. And he was like, oh, it's going to be expensive to go to the museum. I'm like, Dad, don't worry about it. We'll take you to the museum if that's what you want to do. But he's, hey, Flacco's beer reviews. He's upset because he doesn't want to ride in a wheelchair. And we're like, Dad, you have to. You know, you can barely walk. And it's like 4 stories, this museum he wants to go to. But we're going to take him. And so he's like, you got to walk. And then he's so crazy. He's like, he wants to go to Cookout for his birthday. We're like, Dad, yeah, my birthday's November 6th. That's my birthday. Mm-hmm. It's my birthday, November 6th. My dad's is November 13th. We're exactly a week apart. So next week, I will be live streaming on my birthday. And that will be, I'll be doing a little live stream. And hopefully people will come by and visit me. Randy, how's B doing? How's she doing? She's so funny. I love B, y'all. B is so funny. So funny. I'm so excited that Randy is here. Randy, I love you. I love you. That's my girl. She's funny. I love her. Randall Tate this about me. We had I don't pass judgment. B is wonderful. She's at a soccer game. Oh, I love B. She is funny. But, you know, I don't have anything. I like who I like, and I don't care what other people's opinions of people are. If I like you, I legitimately like you. And those two were the first, but they were the first, like Randy and them. I was actually the first live stream I ever saw. I went into the Les at one night, and then Randy and B had this stream the very next day. It was when live streaming got real popular, and I went in there. I was like, oh my God, they're so funny. And I was like watching them, and then I like went in there for like a couple of days, and then I went on their panel, and I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. Like go on this panel, and I thought I would never do a live stream because of that. I was like, oh dear God. But it was actually quite fun. I had a good time. They made me feel very at ease, and Randy was joking with me, and we were talking about Lavinia Fisher. And that was really cool. And Randy, I think I sent you the picture of Lavinia Fisher. I think I sent it to you, B, that I took in the old jail, the old haunted jail. And B and Randy actually were going to come down and meet me, and we were going to go to the haunted jail where Lavinia Fisher takes place, but we had never got to work that out with our schedules. But someday, hopefully, we'll get to work that out because B really wants to go. And Randy, yeah, I love you too. And B and I gonna go in there and do the nighttime thing, but I don't know if Randy's gonna do it. She said, I don't know if she'll stand there with us at night. But me and B said we're gonna do it. But me and B might chicken out halfway about we start hearing them chains rattle and stuff. Me and B might run out of there real quick. But we'll still try to be brave. We'll brave that storm, Randy. We'll try. But I know that we should all live stream that day because that might have to be X-rated when the words that's gonna come out of our mouths. We start hearing chains rattling and people grabbing on us and stuff. We might have to run because I don't like people grabbing on me now. Unless they grabbing on me in a good way. I don't like some ghosts be grabbing on me. I ain't into all that. I'm into a lot of crazy things, but not like that. All right, man. Take care, buddy. Good to see you, Ryan Gamer Channel. Make sure you subscribe to my friend Ryan. Well, thank you, Cheryl. I love you guys too. I'm just me, just a guy. Randy, I'm telling me and Randy, I'm telling y'all, I will pee my britches. When I was in that place, I went there and did I didn't do a live stream. I went there one night and I stayed the night in the haunted jail when I was working on my Lavinia Fisher stream. Here's Waffles, everybody. Here she is. I was working on my live stream and turn the light on so they can see Waffles. Turn the light on Waffles for a minute so we can see you. Everyone wants to see Waffles. Here she is, guys. Here's Waffles. Randy, I don't know if you ever seen my dog Waffles. She was born on YouTube. She just turned a year old on October 9th. She was here, a YouTube baby. She's been on YouTube since she was 3 days old. This is Miss Waffles. Here she is. But yeah, we have oh my goodness, girl. I stayed the night in the jail, the haunted jail. That's what I was trying to tell you. And it was so scary. I was terrified. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. I stayed the night in it, and it was so scary. I was terrified. And like we would be on like this, the bottom of the place, which is where the morgue is, and that's where the bathroom is. And we'd be like up above. And like the very top level, and we like the windows would slam shut, the doors would slam shut, and you're here by yourself in the black, dark. It's dark. It is like darker than this room. If I turned off all the lights in your house, would not one like that's how dark it is in this place at night, and you're in here by yourself. And then like you go above the floor, above you, you'll hear all these noises, and then you'll go down on that level, and it'll be above you again. And then there's a guard that like while she still was making my hair stand on end. It was so terrifying. And I remember I had to pee so bad, y'all, so bad. I had to pee. I was so like, oh my God, I gotta pee. And y'all, this dang, there's one bathroom. It's on the bottom level. I was like, I'm not walking out there by myself. And the level where the bathroom is used to be the morgue. So I'm like, I'm not going down here. No, I'm not by myself in the dark. And I'm on the very tippity top and got it all the way down to the bottom. No, I'll just pee my pants. It'll dry. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I was so scared. But they do a big Halloween thing where you do like all night, midnight ghost stuff, and I really want to do that one year for Halloween, but I'm not going to get to this year. But I'm going to try eventually someday to do that because I think that would be fun. But you get to go in there with Lavinia Fisher's cell and all that kind of stuff, and it was just really scary being in there all night. I've never been in something so terrifying. I know Ghost Hunters did a thing, and they said it was yeah, I don't want to go near the morgue either, girl. But now the morgue's not there anymore. It's like it used to be the morgue. It's like it used to. Now it's like an art school and stuff. So there's like stuff in there. But even still, girl, it's still scary to me. You still hear noises and stuff. And they talk about all these ghosts on every floor and all these different things that happen. And I seen some stuff and I heard some stuff and I was really scared, y'all. I was really petrified. So I'm like, nope, not today, not today. And then you add the Lavinia Fisher story into it, which is the reason I was there. That even scared you even more. So yeah, when I had to pee, I was like, I'll just pee my britches. I'm good, y'all. It'll get okay. It'll get all right. It'll be all right for a few minutes. It's like So it was just absolutely insane there. But yeah, that was so scary. Now my house used to be haunted, but we haven't had any problems in a long time. But we used to have some really crazy things here. Now I'll tell you a story about the night my brother died. My brother, as y'all know, was very, very ill. He died at 41, and he was very, very sick. And it's hard to talk about this. The night he died, around 3, a little after 3, about 3. His dogs. He had 3 boxers, as you know, Big Mama and DJ and Buttercup. And DJ and Buttercup and Big Mama have all since passed. Big Mama just died in July. And but they were all 3 still alive at the time. They were his beloved boxers that I took care of after he passed. And I missed them all. They were wonderful dogs. But anyway, they were in there and they started barking in the middle. You heard these noise. I was in sleep. I remember being sound asleep and they just started barking. And when I got there, they were just frozen. It was like they were staring at something. It was very weird. Well, when I got a call a few minutes later from my mom, said that she needed to come with her. We got in the car. She told me my brother had passed. When we got to the hospital where my brother's body was, we went into the room and his body was there. The first thing my mother said to them was, "What time did he die?" And the nurse said, "He died at exactly 3:10 a.m. My mother said, "I know. He died at 3:10. And the nurse said, "Yes, why?" And my mom said, she had at 3:10 exactly on the dot, something kiss her. She was asleep in her chair. She fell asleep watching TV in her recliner. She felt something kiss her on her cheek, and she kind of struggled for a minute because it scared her a little bit. And she felt it like a kiss, and then this happened over here like at 3:13. So we both believed that my brother came here to say goodbye to me and to my mom and everything like that. But the 2 experiences I've had recently with my mom's messages from the dead, I really believe that those 2 happen. I believe that they do send us messages from the dead. We want them. So know that they do. My mom has sent me 2 recently here, and I'm very, very happy. I used to live in a very haunted house. I never believed until it. Yes, you don't until you experience it. Some people spend their whole life. That's one thing they tell you on the ghost tours. Some people spend their whole life wanting to have something happen, but they don't. And other times you do. Some people never experience a ghost, but other times they do. Yeah, Randy, it was very touching. And my mom, this is crazy. I went by my mom's grave a couple weeks ago, and I told her I had a lot going on. You're welcome. Yeah, thanks, Marley. I love you too. But I was really down in the dumps one day, and I went to talk to my mom at her grave. And I told her, I said, "Mom, since you passed, I haven't really had a lot from you." And I was crying, and I was talking to her really hard. I mean, it was really crying hard, and this is so hard to talk about, y'all. I'm so sorry. And I just said, "Mom, I really need to hear something from you. I really need to talk to you. I really need some advice on moving, on this move I'm thinking about making and this relationship and all these things." So I came home and I was just kind of feeling bad, and I was cleaning my house and I was dusting my video shelf, and I have a big shelf of DVDs. It's huge, it's from the floor up, and I was dusting it, and I picked up a DVD and this card fell out, and I was like, what the heck? And I picked the card up, and it was a real pretty card in the front. It said, um, just to know I'm on your side. And I opened it up, and it said, son, I love you, and I've always got your back. Love, Mom. And I stood there and I just cried because it was like exactly what I needed my mom to say to me at that time. And I have the card. I can go in there and show it to you right now. It was like, I don't know if my mom had put it there a long time ago or if she had just given me the card when I was going through a bad period or something. But it was the one thing that I needed to say from my mom for so long. Just like the dress that I found in Hairspray that Shannon Rose found in Hairspray that was she just hadn't seen in a long time, and it just showed up. And I was so excited that I got to wear my mom's gown that she loved so much in Hairspray. Um, when that dress just appeared and Shannon Rose brought it to me, I was so excited because, you know, getting to wear her gown in Hairspray, this dress that she wore that made her feel so pretty, and I got to wear it as Mama, and all the pictures, the one I sent to you guys, like Randy and B and the ones of y'all, I think I sent pictures to of me as Mama. That's her dress, and that came from heaven as well. I believe that sometimes they do that, and my Mama would have been so excited um, being alive and seeing me in that dress, in her dress. She would have been so excited, you know. Um, but I just was very, very, I needed that at that point in my life. And I needed her confidence to play Mama. And she was my Mama, and she was a great Mama. And, that's part of the reason that my character was um, that my mama's, I was a redhead in Hairspray. I asked the director if I could be a redhead in honor of my mama. And that's why my mama, when I played Mama Turnblad, was a redhead. And I used my mama's strength as my inspiration. But that dress, when my mama had the dress, she felt so beautiful. She felt like a movie star, and she'd given it to Shannon Rose, and Shannon Rose couldn't find it, and it appeared one day. And between that card and that dress, I really believe that those were the signs that my mama needed. I'm so glad you came to, Randy. I love you so much. You'll never know how much you and B mean to me. Um, you guys are just amazing. And like I said, you also know how I feel about Pam and Rick as well. I love them as well. Um, but you guys always mean so much to me. Like I said, they were the first people I watched on YouTube. They were my first original live stream people. I was like, I never missed their show. I would get the notifications. I would drop it, everything I was doing to go watch me and Randy. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't care. I'll watch this movie later. I've got a DVD. I can put it back in. Press pause. I got to watch me and Randy. And it was wonderful. And so, especially when Randy was doing her, y'all, I'm telling you, you got to see her investigation things. Yeah, I couldn't do that for a long time, Pitbull Mom. It's still hard for me to talk about, but I tried. I tried to do that. You have to do what you have to do to cope. And for me, people kept telling me I needed to get over it. There was another YouTuber here that was trying to really get in the way, and she was causing a lot of problems during that time because of what she was going through. And people kept telling me in my real life that I needed to, get over it and just grow up and be a man. And same thing happened. My brother died, and I realized that one thing: you're going to grieve the way you want to grieve, and you do what you got to do to get over grieving, and don't allow anyone to take that grief from you. I don't care if you feel like you got to grieve for 10 years or you got to grieve for 5 years, whatever. You grieve and you got to grieve. And I still have a hard time talking about my mom because it's so hard for me. When I go to her grave, I'm a blubbering idiot. Um, and that's why people have, there's been people so why don't you ever live stream from your mom's grave? Well, first of all, it's private between me and my mom what I say at her grave. I have gone to the graveyard in a live stream on a video, but I don't live stream myself there because I talk to my mom and I get very upset. But it's personal what I talk to my mom about, and I don't feel that I have to prove that. Yeah, exactly. Randy said it's been 5 years and she still cries. She misses him so bad. You do. And when you pick up that phone to call them, and they're not there, like I was really hurting the other night because I was really feeling bad. And I called my mom. I wanted to call her so bad because she was the first person I would always call. And just picked up, I remember picking up the phone and I was like, oh God, she's not here, And it was so absolutely crazy to not have her there. And sometimes in my life, like right now, I feel really alone. Like last year on my birthday, none of my friends, like, they planned something and then nobody, like, they're like, I'll cancel on me the day of my birthday and everything. So which is okay. I mean, I got to do a live stream, but then I found out from somebody recently that someone on YouTube was telling people not to come to my birthday and everything, um, not to come in my live stream and stuff like that, not to send me gifts or cards or anything. But it is what it is. But I was feeling really bad, and I really want to talk to my mom, and she wasn't there, and that was the first reality to say, wow, you are kind of that way. But that's when you got to look at the people that you love and the people that you meet in your life. Put your faith in God. I really had to, and I don't push religion on people. You are believe what you believe what you will. I believe what I believe. I have proof, not proof, but I know what the Lord has done in my life to prove that I need to believe in Him. But I'm not going to force that on anybody. As long as you're not satanic and talking craziness like that, we're good. But, it's like political beliefs. It's just politics and religion and all that stuff. It is what it is. But, I do believe in a power. I do believe in God. But I put my faith in the Lord, and I pray a lot about things. Not all the time. I mean, I guess I pray every single night. Sometimes I think, it's like people say God is your parent. He's your dad. And some like, your dad's busy. He's got 50 million people praying to him right now. So I don't pray I try to pray every night. Like I will pray for people and stuff like that. And like I'll stop and say a prayer. But I always know that He exists in my heart. And I always know that God is there. And I had to put a lot of faith in God with my mom. Yeah, God is number one. Exactly, Randy. Exactly. God is number one. And you have to put Him there. And you have to realize that He has taken you through this. And I don't know if I've ever shared this on YouTube, but I'll share it with you guys now. When I was younger, in my 30s, young 30s, I had been in a relationship with somebody who was younger than me, and we were going through a rough time. I just broke up with them, and I got stuck in a bad situation with some bad things. And I was working in a store, and I think I might have told this, I'm not sure. But I was working in a store, and a lady came in, and when I got to the store, I was the manager of a video store. I got to work, and there was a note on my desk, and it said, Bradley, can you please be in your store between 10 and 12? I must speak to you. And it was signed Sylvia. And I will never forget that name because of this reason. So I thought to myself, I was hungover as hell. I thought, oh, Jesus, my employees done pissed somebody off. It's going to be a rough day. I'm just going to have to listen to some lady bitch at me about some of my employees. Don't have to just, not going to have a great day. I just don't. So this lady came in, this older lady, and she came in and she said, hi, are you Bradley? And I said, yeah. She said, would you walk to the back of the store with me? I need to talk to you. I said, okay. So now first thing I was like, he's going to rob me or something. And I go to the back store, and she said, I'm not going to tell you why I'm here at first because you won't listen to me. And she began to tell me things right then and there about my life, my past. Now, y'all, I swear on my life, I've never seen this woman before in my life. She started telling me things about my past. She started telling me things that I was in this relationship with that had gone bad. She told me, then she started saying things about my life, that I would have a heart attack in my early, which I did. She told me about how I would meet my true love, whose initials would start with certain letters. I did meet that person. So she started telling me all this stuff, and I'm looking around thinking, oh my God, am I like untouched by an angel, or what the hell's going on? And at the time, I won't say I didn't believe in God, but I really pushed God away. I was mad at God for a lot of things. And she said to me, she said, I'm from North Augusta, South Carolina. She said, I had a dream. God sent me to you. And I said, I don't care. I don't believe in all that. She said, He knows you don't, but you will. She said, you see, you're a meant person. A meant person is someone put on earth by God, and they have these lives, and God, they go on this path, and they find God when God is ready for them to find them. But they have to learn things the tough way. And I said, okay, whatever. And she said, but I had this dream. God told me where to find you. God gave me this information. Now, y'all, I was really kind of freaked out by this stuff because this woman knew everything. She started then telling me things about my future. And y'all, I swear on my life, everything this woman has told me to this day has come true. So anyway, the woman says, she says, here's what's going to happen. She says, you're going to go through a really traumatic experience in your life, your first love. You are going to be faced with a crossroad. You're either going to turn to the left or you're going to turn to the right. If you turn to the left, you will not be on the path intended for you by God, and the most unimaginable things are going to happen to you. If you make that right, you will be where you're supposed to be. And she said, I do hope you make that right, because you seem like a really nice guy. She said, but just, understand that He is there. He does love you. And she hugged me. And she said, I'm really glad that I got to come here today, that God sent me to you. And she left. And I remember picking up the phone and calling my mother, and I was bawling. I was bawling like a baby. I was like, Mom, what the hell? My mother, by the time I got home, she called everybody. She had called a preacher. She believed, and the preacher did too, that I had seen an angel. Well, I was like, okay, whatever, Mom, I don't believe that. That was not an angel. She was from here, right here. So she was from like 2 towns over, and I was like, all right, whatever. So slowly things started happening to me that she had said. All of the things experienced, I met my true love. Well, anyway, long story short, I went through a breakup with my true love, and it was awful. And I remember getting a message one night. I was really drunk and popping some pills and doing some stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing. And I was just in a really bad way, and I was just really hurting, and I was angry at the world. I was mad at God. I was mad at everybody. I was just mad. And I remember getting a call that they were at Applebee's with their current boyfriend. They were running their mouths about me. Y'all, all I could see was red. All I could see was anger. All I could see was, I'm going to hurt these people. I got a knife and I got in my car and I drove to the Applebee's. And as I go to turn left into Applebee's, my phone rings and I answer. I said, hello. And a voice said, hey, so-and-so's mom died and we need you to get here now. They will not come out of their room. They refuse to speak to anyone but you. We need you now. It's important. So instead of turning left into Applebee's, I made a right to turn around to go to my friend's house. I made the decision to go right. I then went to my friend's house, stayed the night with my friend because, like I said, their mom had passed away. And I got home early that next morning and I had to work. And now a couple of weeks before, y'all, I had lost my wallet in a restaurant. I was drunk and I left my wallet with $300 cash sitting on a table in the Huddle House. Left it sitting on a table irresponsibly, lost my wallet, all my rent money, everything. This was right at Christmas time. It was very terrible. So I get there and I get home and I'm lying in my bed and I feel this, I see this light. It was the most brightest light I've ever seen in my life. It was so beautiful. And I remember opening my eyes and I'm tired and I said, look, if you're God, I just don't have time. Can you come back later? I'm busy. And the light got brighter and brighter. It was almost like it was hurting my eyes. And I said, fine, let me just tell you what I'm mad about. And as I said to this light what I was angry about, it was like things were flying off my chest. It was like I could feel them flying off my chest. It was hard. Just bam, 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 as fast as I could. And so basically, I said, okay, I'll tell you what. If you're God, then I want you to do something for me today to let me know that you exist. Because obviously I'm not seeing a whole lot of this in my life. Well, I went to work that day. I was a waiter at the time, and I went to work at O'Charlie's where I was waiting tables at the time, and it was a really slow night, really slow. And I ended up leaving there with $200 cash. Everyone else made like $20. I made a lot of money. And I remember getting in my car, and I looked up, and I said, okay, God, you won. You proved it. And that's when I started to believe again in God, and that's when everything that this woman had said, and still continues to come true. She says there's things going to happen to me later in my life, in my 50s, that is going to be, things like that. And everything she's told me to this point has come true, And she told me about the depression bout I would go through with losing the death of someone very close, which is my brother. And as I told you, as I went through a depression, my brother died. I didn't leave my house for a year and a half. And that's kind of the reason I started YouTube. When my mom died, I started YouTube because I wanted to have a place to vent and a place to share things with people and talk about my life so that I wouldn't go into that. So that's all exactly what happened. Do I really understand it? No, I don't. Why it happened to me, I don't know. I don't know why it happened to me. I know, Randy, I almost came and shared it with you guys one night on your live stream when I first started, but I thought everybody would think I was crazy. And you guys have like 500 people in your live stream. So I was like, I'll have 500 people think I'm crazy. But I swear on my life, guys, it really did happen. It was a true story. And I still believe it. My mom, to the day she left this earth, she would always talk about how special it was that I saw an angel and believed. She still believes that this woman, I believe that God puts messages into people and that he allows this. He did send this woman to talk to me, and she told me what I needed to know. And I had to make that choice to turn right, not left. And I'm glad I did. And that's when I was like, okay, God, you won. And I believe that strongly. And from that day, that's when I started believing that God did exist, that God is there, and my God loves me, and my God is neither racist nor is he prejudiced. My God loves everyone, despite their color, despite what they do. If you believe in God, my God loves you. And I was raised to believe that if you're gay, you're going to hell. And that was part of my problem I had with God was I was like, okay, God, if you knew I was born November 6, 1969 at 8:27 in the morning, then you knew everything I was going to be from the time I'm born to the time I die, then you already knew I was going to be gay, so you kind of condemned me to hell. And that's what I believed. I was so messed up because that's what I was taught my whole entire life in religion. And so when I realized, you know what, my God is not racist. My God is not prejudiced. My God is a loving God, an almighty loving God who I love. And I'm not trying to be like other YouTubers here and save people's souls. Please believe me, I'm not trying to save people's souls. I'm just simply sharing my testimony with you guys tonight because I feel like that's just what I need to do. I feel that I need to talk from my heart. And so I had to come to grips after I met that lady and realized that, my God, I thought to myself, if this God loves me so much, he sends some strange lady from another town to come and talk to me that's going to tell me my life. You know, I was like, first of all, God, why are you sharing all my personal details with the lady I don't know? Yo, you know, why, you know, leave the little gay guy alone. To realize that, you know what, God didn't care if I was gay. God just teaches me to love him and to praise him and to worship him any chance I get. And that's where I finally realized that God is love. It's not about anything else. So when people say I'm going to hell for being gay or whatever, I just laugh. I just laugh it off. Love, love. Love who you want to love. Love, be gay, straight, whatever sexuality, be whatever color you want to do. Just be you and have fun and love. Just love everybody. Don't waste your time hate, because hating is not a good thing. It's just not. Hating is a disease and people need to get well soon, as I say in my videos. It is definitely all about loving people and sharing that love with people. And people are going to hurt us in our lives. Love is love. You're right, Randy. You're very right. And, you know, I remember recently a while back, Randy was put in a situation between me and her where someone was trying to tell me that Randy didn't like gay people, which I knew was not true because Randy has been nothing. Her and me have never been anything but loving to me. From the very first time I came in there, they knew I was a raging homo. I mean, they didn't know right away, but I told them, and they were very loving, very accepting. And so I knew that this was not true. I have never seen that behavior in Randy. So I'm certainly not going to judge Randy. And because I'm gay and you say this about someone, I cannot believe, I'm not going to take someone's side just because I'm a homosexual too, because that's not true. I've never seen that behavior. Randy, I'm sorry to put you out there like that, hun, but you know, she is not that way. I've never seen that behavior out of her. So I'm not going to be angry at her just because I'm gay and someone else believes that she's homophobic. That's just stupid. You know, I've never seen that. She's been nothing but wonderful to me. You know, we had our little tiff, me and B and Randy, but we good. We've been good. We're not going to dwell on it. But, you know, and Randy, being an adult, she called me on the phone. We talked about it. I was like, you know, we're good. We're good. I didn't have that problem with her. I know she's not that way. I don't worry about it. I believed it. I believe that she is who she is. She loved me from the time. I didn't have a problem. And I told her that night that I was going to, you know, that I didn't believe it, you know. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing is that we love who we love and we love people for being people. And it is so often, you know, I'm going to tell you, Shannon Rose performed the other week at a college in the middle of the student activity center in a room full of straight people. There were 6 drag queens doing a show. And as a retired drag queen, I sat there and I thought to myself, oh my God, this is amazing because these people are loving it. They're clapping, they're applauding. They know these men are gay. They know they're guys in drag. And that's just where, to me, excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. To me, I was so thankful to see that because it was like, wow, we really are changing. The world really is changing, guys. It's definitely all about loving people and being who you are, and who cares what other people said. My friend Nikki was in here earlier and said, you know, it's not my business what people think about me, and that is so true, y'all. I used to worry about it. I did, y'all. I used to worry so much about what people thought, and now I just don't care. And you know, people say to me all the time, well, you don't have a lot of people in your streams. You only get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. But you know what? That's okay. Those 9 people, as long as they enjoy my streams, that's all that matters. You know, if I have 300 people, you know, then that's fine. I just, it is what it is. Um, I'm not going to sit here and hurt people. To I'm not going to do it. But I love every single person that comes into my chat and every single person that I support their channel. I love them dearly. And I I'm just not going to sit around and do it. But people say all the time, well, you don't have a lot of people. You shouldn't live stream unless you have a lot of people. You know what? Why? If you have two people, be there for those two people. Be who you are. Talk about love those two people, but respect the fact they are. But don't go hating. It's so crazy to me. In real life or even here in YouTube, people just hating on each other. Stop. Hello, people. You know, love is love. Practice it. Yeah, all nine of you, exactly. All nine people enjoy me, exactly, and that's fine. And I'm not a problem with that. It's not you know it's not that crazy to me. I don't even know if I could read a chat with 300 people in it. I could barely read a chat with, with nine people in it. But I hope someday, maybe one day I'll have a big chat like that. Be like, oh my God, but you never know. But I do enjoy going to other streams. I want you guys again to check out Marley December. She's awesome. Please check out my good friend Randy. It's Randy's Life. She live streams a lot. Her with her friend B. B and Randy are famous. The two of the biggest famous YouTubers I know. They're wonderful, and they work very hard to be YouTubers themselves. Marley's a wonderful YouTuber. She does a lot of vlogging on her life and taking care of her father, like me. We have a lot in common, and taking care of sick relatives and things like that. So that's definitely, you know, something there, a connection that she and I have. Marley's a lot. Randy, you'll enjoy Marley. She's very, very, very. She's taking care of a sick father, things like that. She does a lot of live streams and things like that. But I think you have to enjoy everyone's channel. I think enjoy everyone's channel, love everyone for who they are, and just support everyone. You're welcome, sweetheart. Oh, you're talking to Randy. I'm sorry, my bad. Yeah, Randy's the one. Okay, yeah. Guys, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna run get me something to drink, and I'll be right back. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about, type them in the chat, and I'll do it when I get back. Okay, be right back, guys. Sorry, guys. I went to the restroom while I was at it. Hey, guys. Randy, I love you. What movie are you watching? What movie are you watching? Thank you for coming by, Randy. Thank you so much for everything you do for YouTube and for the people that you inspire on a daily basis. And thank you for inspiring me and for all the people you do. We love you, Randy. Make sure everybody has subscribed to Randy. Check out her videos. Check out her live streams. I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to be looking. Better be there. Especially when she's doing one of her crime investigation ones. They're so good. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm going to watch a movie shortly too myself. But going to school tomorrow. I'm excited going to work tomorrow. We bring canned goods for the week. We get to help Halloween. It's called help collect food for families for Halloween. We get to wear jeans for a week. So I got some canned goods to take in tomorrow so I can wear jeans for the rest of the week. We have a field trip on Wednesday. We're taking the kids over to the high school to do some trick-or-treating. And the high school kid, excuse me, the junior high kids have put on a big. They've got like games and activities and all kinds of stuff going on for the kids. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think the kids are going to love it. I know my kids will love it. They'll just be like, "Oh, Mr. Watts, this is so much fun." So yeah, they'll be doing that. But bye, Randy. Thank you so much for coming by. Um, you know, just know that just know to be the best you can be. Watch your favorite Halloween movies and all your favorite Halloween songs this week and all that good stuff, and just have the best week you can have. Don't let people get you crazy. Don't let people get you down. All that good stuff. Just have a good week. Trick or treat, go out trick or treating. I hope y'all giving out candy or something. Um, I'm probably not going to do much on Halloween night because it's a school night. But I actually have a meeting I have to attend in the next town about a play I'm directing, and then I'll be home. But other than that, yeah, it's exactly where I'm going to be. Just they're doing nothing on Halloween. I watch a scary movie or something. I come here, we could tell ghost stories or something. Who knows? We go, hey, Danielle, how are you, sweetie? Good to see you. Welcome to In the Bed with TPG. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Waffles is already in the bed. She's like, Daddy, I'm out. Waffles is laying across the bed. She is out. I wish you could see her. She is like laid out in the middle of my bed like she does not care. She's like, Daddy, I'm over it. I'm done. I'm sleepy. So I'm so excited Randy came by. That was very exciting to have her come by. I hope that she had a good time with you. Um, how are you tonight, Danielle? Anybody have any questions or anything that they want to ask, or any issues that they want to talk about? Go to school with your shop. Oh yeah, that's cool. Candy's expensive. I was looking at it the other day. Kroger here has it. They had it for half price the other day. But my coworker, her neighborhood, she said she gets over 1,000 kids. She said she's got like 1,500 pieces of candy right now. She said she gets like over 1,000 kids in her neighborhood, and it is true. It's this neighborhood in our town, and it's like so popular trick or treat. I don't know why, because we have all these big subdivisions, but for some reason this place is like traditional. People park, they like bring church buses and go through this neighborhood, and it's like they block off the street. You can't even get on the street, and it's only from certain times, and the cops will kick you out. Like if you're not permitted to be there, like after the time that they shut the road down, you can't go. It's crazy. They direct traffic up and down the road because this neighborhood is so huge. People run out of candy. I will. I will do a call in and we'll talk about ghost stories on Halloween night. We'll do that on Halloween night. That's what I'll do. I don't know what time my live stream will be that night because I said I have to be in the next town. I think the meeting's at 5:30. So I'm hoping to find out when it is. But hopefully I'll be home by 7 or 8 o'clock. You get around 80 kids? Wow, Jacqueline. I get none. Zero. Live out in the country. No kids come here for trick or treat ever. But it's okay. I mean, it's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head out for the night. I got a few things I got to do before I go to sleep. I want to finish my laundry, get my shirts ready for tomorrow because I got to wear my school shirts. I got to find them. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for spending the night with me tonight, coming and hanging out with me. So I had to cut the last chat abrupt. I had to go take care of something real quick, but it's done now. Thank you to Debbie Davis for showing up in my stream earlier. Jacqueline, you need to come and show up sometime in here whenever you want to. We'll have to do it. But I love you guys so much. But anyway, I hope you guys are okay, and we'll continue to be okay. And do I love you too. Um, and we're gonna watch it. Don't forget tonight, Wicked the musical is on television. It's a little thing. The Freddie Mercury movie starts this week. I'm very excited about that. I can't wait to see it. So excited about watching this movie, guys. You have no idea. I really want to see it so bad. I'm just so excited about this movie. Like, oh my god, it's a Freddie Mercury movie, so I'm gonna really be like excited when it comes out. I am, guys. My birthday is next week, so make sure you stop by for my live stream and watch a movie with me, or come and spend my birthday with me and hang out with me. Um, and we will have a good time together. Um, Spending our time hanging out. I gotta order one of my hoodies or something for Halloween. Halloween for my birthday, I want to get one of my hoodies. So if you guys would like to do that, I'm also collecting money for my favorite charity for my birthday on my Facebook. Yeah, we'll see on Halloween night, either Halloween night or the night after. I'm gonna do a stream, and we'll talk about it. If you would like to do that, we can talk about it. Halloween house, but I have to be somewhere Halloween night. I think it's at 5 or 5:30, but I should be back. I should be back in time. We'll see by like 7 or 8 o'clock, but we'll definitely do that. Hey, Deborah, I'm gonna be on until 10 o'clock, like 15 more minutes, and I gotta go, guys. But yeah, we'll do. We can do that. We can do definitely do a live stream about Holland houses and stuff like that. We'll do that. Wow, wow. It'll work out. Um, as we all talk about haunted houses, ghost stories. I'll do a call in one. Um, we'll do that. So hope you guys are doing okay. Hey, Deborah, how are you? How are you doing? Has everybody been doing okay? I hope everybody's ready for the night. I'm You know what, guys? I gotta tell you something. I was just telling somebody saying that I watched Hocus Pocus for the first time last year at Halloween. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm really tired, but I'm okay. I I will exactly. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm good. Hang on a second. Hang on 1 second. Okay. All right. Cool. Living in a haunted house. Yes, we'll definitely talk about that. Halloween night. We'll tell ghost stories. I'll turn off the lights and we'll tell. Well, I've already got the lights out, but we'll get our blankets and tell ghost stories. Ooh. Um, my house was very scary for a long time. Both my houses have been haunted. It's getting time to make sure you guys check out my merchandise if you want to get yourself a hoodie or something. I'm gonna have some giveaways coming up soon as well. I just did a hairspray giveaway. I'll have some more giveaways coming up in the future. Make sure you do that. So anyway, I'm so thankful that Debbie came in earlier and spent it with me, and Shannon Rose was in here with us as well. I'm so sorry, guys. I said, guys, I had to cut it abruptly, but I appreciate you guys so much coming by. I'm so honored, and I'm so glad Randy came by and spent some time with us and share some stories about my life and learn a little bit about me, and all that good stuff. It was fun to get to visit with people and talk to people about things. And so definitely, just awesome. So, but I hope that you guys have a great. I'll be back probably tomorrow. I'm gonna live stream a little bit more than I was, guys, just for a little while. Kind of get myself. Just I enjoy talking to you guys. Actually, guys, I really do. I enjoy. I was sticking out. I really enjoy talking to them. They're really sweet. I love talking to people. So I really do enjoy live streaming. My other half's mad because I didn't get to talk to them before they went on a trip out of town. So I don't know when I'll get to talk to them again, but we'll try to figure it out. We'll have to see what happens. But thank you guys. And Marley, I hope your dad's doing better. But anyhow, guys, I love you all. Remember to be the best you that you can be, and remember to be yourself because everyone else is taken. I'll be back, I think, tomorrow. I'm going to do a vlog video and a friends mail video. I've got some friends mail I've got to open from people, and I will do that tomorrow. I think tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll get there. I'm going to get this mail open and just get all of it done and see how everything's going on and stuff. But I'm getting kind of tired, and I need to take my medicine and go sleep and all that kind of stuff. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming by and sharing my life with you and your lives with me. I'm blessed every day to have you guys here in my life. I'm blessed every moment that I have you guys in my life. So thank you, Deborah, for coming. I love you guys so much. Will you guys come and see me? All right, guys. I love you guys. I gotta go. I'm really tired. And I gotta get Waffles out and get her settled for the night. Get all the dogs settled for the night. But I love you guys so much. He's still in therapy, but he's doing very good. Well, I'm glad he's in therapy and doing good. Think about him often. I think about Doug's mom often. Have you heard from Simply Coastal, by the way, Marley? Have you heard from him? How he's doing? Heard anything from him? I love you, Deborah Daly. You're such an awesome lady. Have you heard anything from him? How he's doing or anything? I'm proud of you in my life too, Cheryl. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for coming into my life, guys. I'm very honored to be a part of your lives and to have you guys come into my life. Yeah, I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him on YouTube in a long time. I don't know if he was just. There's so much sometimes to do YouTube every day and to do things that we do and all that. So I'm gonna try to do better myself. I've been kind of slack lately, so I'm trying to do a little bit better. But hopefully we'll all get back out there. But make sure you support everybody on YouTube that's out there doing this kind of and make sure you're down there and you support everybody and all that kind of stuff. Support your little YouTubers, support your big YouTubers, support everybody you love. Don't let anybody tell you who you can and can't watch. Just watch who you want to watch. All that good stuff. You guys don't know that. Love you, see you, mean it. Don't go change and all that good stuff. I'm going to get off of here, guys, because I'm getting really tired. See, I got hiccups. I'm starting to babble. When I start to babble, that's when I start to get really tired. So, anyway, guys, I love you. See you, mean it. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. Make sure you watch my vlogs. Make sure you watch my channel. Love you guys. See you soon. Remember to hit that thumbs up button. Remember to share and to like. Love you guys. Peace.